Hello, this is Corey the Keyblade Wielder, and we're back for another commentary. Disney vs. Anime Villains Round 3. And let's continue. First fight. Deborah vs. Hades. After Hades tells Deborah of his fight with him, Deborah challenges him, and... well, basically it is Dragon Ball Z kind of... I mean, he is a Dragon Ball character, so of course there's gonna be a challenge! Challenge accepted! I have not seen Dragon Ball Z, but I have seen Dragon Ball Fighter Z. And it's a pretty awesome video game, it looks like. And I know the concept that it's technically inspired by The Legend of the West, or The Journey to the West. And I get that Deborah is like the king of all demons and stuff. I did look it up, but he also helped this little midget wizard who kind of looks like an evil version of E.T. E.T. phone home. Sorry, I've been busy rambling. But it's a pretty good fight, and it's interesting. Deborah is kind of an interesting villain, even though I haven't seen Dragon Ball Z yet. I don't know, maybe when I ask my brother to give me a whole season of Dragon Ball Z so I can... or Dragon Ball Fighter... Dragon Ball Z, of course. Now I'm gonna binge watch the whole episodes. Maybe later when I ask him when he comes back, you know. And Hades wins and he fixes him up. Okay, next fight, Mewtwo versus Jafar. Mewtwo was sent to Agrabah by Giovanni to attack Jafar. So... I'm not big on Pokemon that much as the next person is. But I know Alyssa OC is a big fan of Pokemon, as much as a Kingdom Hearts fan. It's kind of interesting, you got who's supposed to be like the most powerful anti-hero of all Pokemon, fighting against the most powerful sorcerer of all. Oh yeah, and of course Jafar has the wish to be a powerful sorcerer. Of course. And I know Fattest Caddis does not like Pokemon, but, I mean, the anime version, not the games. I don't know what her opinions are on the games. I kind of forgot about that. I know more is that she does not like the anime, of course. I mean, this anime, of course. Jafar wins. Next fight. Who is that dwarf big-nosed dude's name again? Oh yeah, Grumblemon versus Scar. Grumblemon, impressed by Randomon's power, he wants to impress Devimon to fight against Scar. Why are you having Scar fighting against a Digimon? That's kind of an odd pick choice. Just like with Momra vs. Scar, he might get killed. I have not seen Digimon Fusion yet, but, interesting fight. Oh, I guess they're under an avalanche. It's like, oh crap. He's like, I'm very sneaky, and I... now he's involved and... oh, now Scar just run away! It's a tie, I guess. Next fight. Shan Yu versus... what was that Digimon bird dude's name? Karatenma, okay. Hearing that Bowser is still alive, the Horn King sends Shan Yu to finish him off with his army of brutal Huns. However, as Shan Yu leads his army, a minion of Bowser overhears the conversation and decides to take him on. Kind of interesting that the Horned King is a rival to Bowser. Actually, it would be more interesting if Bowser and Pete would be rivals. Because just like with Disney Villains War, they can be similar. They're either allies or enemies. Now it's time to charge! It's pretty good music. Give credit to the people who made the song. And I like the editing you made. It's like, what? And, I'm gonna call him the Bird Dude, because I can't remember the full name. You know what's funny? In the first movie Mulan, then in Disney vs. non-Disney villains, then in Disney Villains War, and now in this one, he's gonna be trapped in an avalanche along with his army. Makes you wonder if he's sick and tired of avalanches, isn't he? I mean, doesn't it, huh? It's like, oh, come on, not again! And that Bird Dude wins in the next fight. Professor Ratigan versus Mojo Jojo. Pretty interesting. He's using the size machine ray or shrink ray or whatever to grow Ratigan into a human size right now. That makes more sense. Becoming human size. I mean, transform human size. And oh, now he's gone back to his small size. Team Bird! Mojo Jojo wins. Next fight. Maleficent versus Lady Devimon. Oh, there's that evil version of E.T. I was telling you guys about. Pretty interesting. It's pretty interesting to see both of them. And Maleficent, who's like the mistress of all evil, and Lady Devimon is like the henchwoman. Imagine Harley Quinn, but kept her sanity instead of going all crazy. Oh, and Maleficent wins. In the epilogue, if you guys don't know what the epilogue theme is, it's World Collapsing by Danny Kirk. I don't know how to pronounce his name. Okay. In the epilogue, Queen Grimhilda and Phasalia meet, and offering the body of Snow White, and the Queen accepts this offer, and Phasalia turns the Queen back to her. Wait a minute. Gives her youth back, I guess, and yep. In the same time, Bowser's kids may have made a power that is similar to the Mario Brothers. Makes you wonder, what happened to Mario and Luigi? In fact, where are the other heroes? Shouldn't they stop this war? And in the Palace of Justice, which is located in France, Captain Hook arrives with Pete and Governor Ratcliffe. Ratcliffe wants Hook arrested, but Hook tells him that he's with Queen Grimhilda. And they're actually intrigued and have a meet with Judge Claude Frollo. Kind of on the Frollo would recruit with Grimhilda, or does he not know that Grimhilda does witchcraft? Imagine his reaction when he finds out that Queen Grimhilda is a murderer of all women who are more beautiful than her, and that she could practice witchcraft. Imagine Frollo would do. Now that'd be an awesome rivalry between Frollo and Grimhilda. Frollo, the devoted man of God, faces off against the jealous queen. Oh, and Mojo Jojo recruits the Gangrene Gang. Then, of course, Frieza. I know him from Dragon Ball Fighter Z game, but it was still a pretty fun game. He's actually a pretty interesting villain. And along with his army to prepare for battle. And in the CGI realm, that's an interesting start. Master Hand recruits Ganondorf, the cloak dude, I forgot his name, sorry, and Waluigi. Interesting start. So yeah, this was Disney versus Anime Villains Round 3, and yeah, and this is Corey the Keyblade Wielder. May your heart be your guiding key, and make sure you leave a like and subscribe.